All right, Scientific American. 3rd down and 2. Here's a run for a first down and more to the 24-yard line.
Right here, just pushes it, nice double team. Backer's already down, so that opens it up. And very
for either team. From the 24-yard line. Nix pumps, throws, sliding down.
To hold that flat defender, and then he had to throw that on a line to get that between 27 and 20, who came over top.
40 now. From the 11-yard line, Nix under pressure throws, tip incomplete, and almost picked.
And does a good job sitting in the pocket. Just take a little something off that. I mean, that was a 95-mile-an-hour fastball.
Nix has to step up. Keeps his eyes downfield, throws, and that's
the boundary where Bo Nix is. I think it came a little bit late. Good job of
3rd and 10. Nix in the pocket, throws, and that is incomplete.
Hey, Fulton, who made a play earlier on the tip, his right hand is in there. You see the Cook coming in
with a field goal. This from 30 yards out, and that one is good. With 19 seconds on the clock.
Your first time making it to the Pro
comes Brashard Smith, who has the game's only touchdown. Brings it to the 25-yard.
Hit for them because he does so many things, but playing well, disrupting the rhythm of Bo Nix. And with that interception, that led to a short field time.
Locker room, as do the Chiefs. 7-6, we go to Kaylee.
Well, Coach, a couple of big red zone stops.
Manage that.
How do you assess what Chris Oladokun has done in his first career start?
Yeah, he's done a heck of a job. You know, he's a young kid, man.
He struggled on those passes over 10 yards down the field. Here was one here, just, I don't know if I got caught by the wind. It seemed to take a little left. And this was a nice drive, but when they got down there, it was 3 straight pass plays to his big play receiver, Cortland Sutton. And they
7 moments ago, Kaylee with Sean Payton.
Sean, your team's...
Keep it on the ground. Pacheco. You know,
and we talked in that first half a lot about how surprisingly Spags sitting back and playing a lot more zone. We mentioned the reason.
2nd down and 7. Picks it back up, throws, caught, and into Denver territory.
Number 19. This ball just falls out of his hands. You're thinking, oh, just get on it. Nope. He's going to make a play. I mean, he's only thrown the football.
After 4 years on the practice squad here in Kansas City. He's going to go for it all here. A flat
in phase next to the receiver. He's got a lot of respect for Worthy, but watch this. He just kind of gets lost here. He pushes him, then he starts to try to
league. In terms of most penalties, Kansas City has not had a penalty accepted against them tonight. Look out, and they finally get...
They throw it away. It's an RPO. He gets fooled. Good job by Vance Joseph on that defense, giving him a look to confuse him, made him hold the...
2nd down and 19. Oladokun throws and behind the intended receiver.
Protege and his good friend, Oladokun. Now they get behind.
19.
5-man rushing, one-on-ones.
Here they come. Pass caught. And that's the
beauty when you have a bunch of guys that get after the quarterback. You can sit back and play zone. So they
snap good. Kick is long enough and good. Inside the left up. Marvin Mims back to receive the kick. Today out past the 20. Then gets taken out of bounds into the bench at about, and from way back often. Start on the ground. Tackle not made, breaking it, picking up.
Right up at the top at 42% with the game tonight, and then the Chargers game you mentioned now.
You get the bye, and then 2 home games would get into the Super Bowl. Pass caught here, Sutton picks up the first down of the...
Pressure there by Tranquil, but I think the feel of Bo Nix, just seeing it's a little simple, little stick route, just sit down in this open...
First down from the 39. Nice run here, pick up a
close more zone than maybe Sean Payton expected. So he said, very candid, he said, hey, we
time in over a quarter century. No gain here. R.J. Harvey, you know, Kirk, you think about
to really grow and what he could be as not just a Cincinnati quarterback, but one of the top quarterbacks in the field.
Nix fires, caught over the middle. That gets them into Kansas City.
To get concerned. And Bo Nix does a nice job of sitting in that pocket. Let those defenders get occupied with those that
Clap with 3 seconds. Moves the head, throws, juggled, caught, first down.
Offensive number 1. 10-yard penalty. Repeat, second down. Correct.
Left arm. I mean, it didn't seem like he came through, followed through, and pushed that hard.
First down and 20 now. Nix fires and a catch by.
This safety's going to have to try to come over to try to be able to create a tight window there. He's a little bit late in coming over.
1,000 yards now is Sutton with that catch and run. Harvey taken down. Great ankle tackle.
Block. He needs to sustain that. He whiffs, misses it, and again, Williams, a willing participant, and runs.
Nix throwing, caught, Harvey breaking a tackle, cuts to the outside.
After the catch, you got to make Connor like this, make him miss, pick up more yards. Took care of Chris Jones and
to the outside. Catch juggled, caught, forward progress, will get.
Gets out accurately right before he gets hit, and Franklin holds on to that.
These other 2 long drives resulted in just a couple of field goals on first down. 4-yard gain.
How about this drive? Overcame a 1st and 20, overcame a 2nd and 15 on this drive alone.
Second down, 7. Rolling, eyes downfield, flag thrown.
For a receiver to open, and eventually just took as many yards as he could get. If he would have
fight with nothing at stake for them. 3rd and 5. Nix pressured, throws, and that will be.
So if he gets hit, he runs that to the 5. Look at the ball, brings him all the way back.
Yep.
All the way back to the 10. He had a first down.
Looks like
30-second timeout.
Peyton May looks like his knee was down just shy of the marker.
Until he gets touched there.
Meanwhile, Denver had a tip from him.
He has too much ability to slip and get an edge. And
Nix keeps it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Snap gets a really good look at that, and instead of trying to fight that force with force, he just went around.
Nix gonna run it, and he's gonna run it into the end zone.
And your football team over. How do you
out of that all season long? Extra point by Lutz is good. So the Broncos